Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Downfall, Guardian. Oh God. No, wait. This is the fun guy, right? This is. On champ, Hexacoast, Automaton. He's fun. Guardian is you take damage or you brace. When brace, you enter defensive stance. When enter defensive stance, you add 10 block. First time you do it each combat, you add 10 more block. That's this guy. Okay. Here's the thing. There's so many new characters, I kind of forget. That's different. I kind of forget which character is which. And gems, and gems. Guardian starts the run with a random gem. We can get rid of this. We would just lose additional 10 block the first time you defense each combat. Honestly, this doesn't seem that bad to get rid of because defensive, hold on. If we get rid of bronze gear, do we lose defensive mode permanently or do we just lose bronze? I think we just lose 10 block the first time you do it each combat. I think we can totally get rid of this. Runic Pyramid. You know, I gotta say, Runic Pyramid is a pretty dope relic. I love this path. We'll probably go maybe 2 question marks or 3 question marks. Well, actually, that's a lot of question marks. Let's go this way. That's 3 question marks too. Let's go this way. I like the idea of holding onto your hand, especially when you can combo into your slams and whatnot. So we want to defend, brace up. Twin Slam currently is gonna do nothing, but that's okay. When you brace, your cards will come back to you cheaper. Zero debt. Thank you for the gift sub to Nambi. Gain block. No, you gain a card that gives you block. Okay. Right, this is gonna come back next turn. I remember now. We'll block and block, taking no damage. Next turn we'll get the strike, which is free. We'll gain another block and a block. Actually, curl up gives us block. But wait, there's more. I want to strike you. Strike you. We could have done this differently, but it doesn't matter. And we have blur. And we gain another 10 block. Maybe just hold on to this. Maybe play it so that it shuffles and then keep the ward, I guess. And then we can just hit you and then hit you and then hit you. And then we get another one, which you can't play, but it'll get... Oh, it exhausts because it's ethereal. Don't forget about that. I'm gonna have to work around Runic Pyramid, but Runic Pyramid is a great card. Amber is absurd. We 1,000,000% want this as a gem. Reroute is very good as well, because you can stasis a card, but Amber to accelerate cards out of our stasis and then get them cheaper and for free. We want this, and I think we want to put this in Twin Slam. I want accelerate, and I also want energy in that card. Okay, a Shiv every turn, or possible secret stuff in the future. Let's go for possible secret stuff in the future. We've taken the Crystal Shiv frequently, and it's not bad. Who are we fighting? I don't know what this means. It's Rhombus Ironclad. Let's take this statue. The cultists that worship the Awakened One will be interested in this. Sure. Remove a card, gain souls. Removing a card is very, very good, and I think I would like to remove a strike, because we're gonna wanna add better attacks into the deck, and Twin Slam, once we put that accelerate into it, is extremely great. We can also just keep this and play it right now. We don't have to socket it in anything if we don't want to. Okay. It's gonna come back and be free? I don't know. I guess I want to get to these, so I will, you know, try to shuffle my deck a little bit. Block. Should have just played this, actually. I don't know, we're gonna get that next turn. Look, do I really understand what I'm doing with the Runic Pyramid deck? No. Once we get a combo going with Accelerate, I think this is gonna be very good. It's just gonna take a while to get there. You slimed me. I can still kill you, though. Okay. Prismatic Barrier is insanely good. Amethyst is really decent. They can't be upgraded. Gain energy if you have a card in Stasis Socket. Dude, draw with that would be good. But Prismatic Barrier is such a good one because you can just shove whatever gems you want into this, and then with Dexterity, you get such absurd value. Currently, it does literally nothing. That's not the point. You step inside an old mine shaft. In the rocky crevices, you can see a number of shiny gemstones, emeralds, rubies, topazes, and several others. A pack of gremlin diggers nearby have mining tools that may be of use, but the gems are so close to the surface that with some determination you might be able to pry them off by hand. Pick of Rhapsody. You can now mine for 2 gems at rest sites. Or get 1. Yeah, let's get gems at rest sites. We get a relic for fighting the gremlins. Can I just say I hate the gremlins? But what I will do is kill you so I am not made status affected, and then I will just take some damage. Hey, you know, we're curl up guy. This isn't gonna be too bad. You know, now we have enough block that we're not gonna get hit. We can focus you down. We don't need to play any blocks on this turn. This does 0, like actually 0 right now, which I think is very funny. Let's accelerate that out because it's gonna be free forever until we play it. So we really do want to get like a stasis combo so we can get free cards out of our Runic Pyramid. I just play the free defend? If so, that is very dumb. Bam, 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 bam. Don't worry, I have a plan. The plan is very slowly build a blur turn with curl up, and then we can actually attack this guy. So that brings it back. We don't have to play this. We can dump this, or we can just smack you. I'm just gonna smack you because I think we got you. Okay, that was weird. Excuse me? You snatch up the mining pick. You could use it here to gain some gems or stash it away for use later. This uses a charge, this doesn't. I'd rather get gems at campfires, so let's get a random gem now. We can keep going, Gain a crystal shiv. That's terrible, we actually need to remove that. I'm gonna do one more, and then leave. What the heck is a garnet? Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. It's not too bad. Okay, so we need to rest and get health back, and the pick is not great now, and it's gonna take up time later, but like, I don't know, I feel like that could have been way worse. Whatever, we're gonna brace on this guy anyways. Okay, this is a terrible turn. This is also a terrible turn. Dude, our deck sucks. I'm starting to realize we need to socket cards and get gems and upgrade cards before we start fighting these elites. But also, Runic Pyramid might be screwing me here with the inability for me to actually draw other cards in my deck. Go figure, am I right? I'm just gonna smack you a few times, and then I will play this for a Shiv. I mean, we get a lot of block just by transitioning there, so I'm okay with that. Wow, that's not even worth playing. But I'm gonna do it. Don't you just literally have 3 strikes? I did remove a strike, which may have been a bad idea. We're gonna brace as soon as we get hit from him, unless we block, but the blocks are bad. So I think we just hit him. Except that we're taking just an absolute buttload of damage. I can't even kill you on this turn, which is stupid. So I'm going to block. Get all this garbage out of my hand, and then I can kill you next turn. That was terrible. Place the top 2 cards of your draw pile into stasis socket. Accelerate on that does seem kind of interesting, but we've got to get to a rest site first. Then we can put a gem in and then rest. Okay. Deal damage to enemies and then tick. I still don't understand how you put this into stasis. I guess every turn it's in stasis, it just comes back better. I think planning is good. Bird-faced urn. I mean, we don't play any powers and we have to fight sentries. But I will say, Runic Pyramid is very good against the sentries. I think our turn 1 draw was pretty bad, but if you're gonna fight the sentries, I'm glad to be fighting him, you know, as Guardian. We just need to draw 3 blocks. This is still fine. No, we're gonna die as soon as we get hit. Maybe not. Hold on. And we're exactly dead. All right, well, I mean, we'll start up another one. I really like Runic Pyramid. It's just, I think our deck just sucked. We didn't add any offense. I will admit, literally no offensive cards showed up at all. The only thing I did was I just removed a strike. So I don't know what I could have done differently there, really. But we'll try it again. At least we have... So we have so you get a random gem every time you do this, huh? Enemies in your next 3 combats flee in terror, huh? You still get combat rewards? Because there's a very rare chance at getting a burning elite if we go here. I hope we still get rewards. Let's see what happens. Goodbye. He's dead. It said dead. Okay, so we do have Refracted Beam. It's an attack. Unlimited upgrades. Every time you upgrade it, it does 1 more one more hit. It's very tempting. Deal damage, brace. Gain a block. I kind of like this. I'm dumb though. I always take these cards and I upgrade it like 4 times and I'm like, that's good enough. But upgrading it a couple of times and then having something that scales off of strength is not bad, especially when you have good temporary strength off of gems maybe. So I'm gonna take it because it's an attack. Become cursed. No free elite for us, but at least we get cards. Okay, we don't need 2. When it leaves stasis, deal damage to all enemies, and then it exhausts. Shield Charger, though, I really like, because you get a lot of block every turn, and Brace, which is also block. But Time Bomb is very good for doing damage to all enemies. It just takes 3 turns. I think I prefer a Shield Charger there. Excuse me? He just ran away. I completely forgot about that. So that's this used up. We definitely want this. 2 temporary strength with that 1 card that we have. And honestly, I'm gonna take Sack of Gems. I've learned my lesson. This is also very interesting. This is infinite strength. Wait. Gain 2 strength. It's a power, though. Okay. No, it's not infinite because it's a power. I just want the Sack of Gems. I want all of the gems, and then we can just start socketing them into good gem cards. We took this on our last run, and this was, I think, what won us the run because we were able to get set early. We were able to get set up with the gems. So I'm not even gonna look. Deal damage, places it into stasis, and every turn it's there, draw a card. Meh. We can't remove the curse. We can remove the curse here. Gain energy, accelerate, brace, shiv, crystal ward, strength. I don't really care too much about brace and shiv, but accelerate, energy, and strength. Put that into a refracted beam. Oh baby, you got a stew going. Thank you for the poop. So, we should definitely socket a card. The question is, what do you socket? I think you want energy and accelerate inside of Twin Slam. Energy makes it free. Upgrade it, amber it, then it also gives you stasis forwarding on top of the energy gain. It's actually quite useful. I think that's acceptable. So I will put energy gain into this. I will then just immediately upgrade it. This way we can socket it again. This is also good, but until we get the strength gain going, I don't really care too much about that card. Maybe play a power heal. Okay, well, you know what? We'll maybe play a power at some point. For now, let's just take it. It's 12 damage, but probably defend. If we're not gonna kill anything. Are we gonna kill someone? No, we literally can't. Okay, well, we'll just do it like this, and then hit you, and then hit you. Okay. I mean, honestly, we'll just, basically play everything. We'll take 1 damage and then immediately brace. Okay. 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 Yeah, that seemed pretty good. More temporary strength. Also, planning. Discard pile into stasis, gain block, and brace. So planning and recovery are both good. I kind of like recovery, but planning gets cards into your stasis. You don't know what they're gonna be, but they're for free. Ruby synergizes with our temporary strength off of refracted beam. It's a good gem. I'm gonna take it, but I do worry that we don't have enough things to put the gems into. What the hell kind of a turn is this? Yeah. Well, I can kill you. And then just take 13 damage. It's a terrible draw as far as, you know, not getting any blocks, but that's fine. So we'll just do it like this. That way we don't have to pay for Shield Charger. We want Shield Charger always to be put into stasis for free. That's ideal. You're attacking, huh? I think I'm gonna accelerate this just because I want to do damage on this turn. We don't need the oh, it gives us energy. It's not accelerate. We have not put that into the card yet. Makes sense. So you're screwed. We still have Shield Charger in here, giving us this awesome shield every turn. And you're dead. That didn't go too badly. Incinerate. I like cards that accelerate. Brace, Socket, Priming Shot, Walker Claw. It's another kind of strength card. We have a bit of a strengthy deck, don't we? Yes, I want this bad. Screw the Burning Elite this time around. So we're gonna enhance, we're gonna put Accelerate in the Twin Slam. Because now it's a free attack that accelerates twice every turn. It's pretty good. We're gonna upgrade. That's 15 damage. This is 20 damage. Let's upgrade a Walker Claw first. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Let's go. I don't think you want to accelerate it though. I mean, I could hit you once to get it closer. Just don't play this one, because I want to get this card after I've already, you know, stasised up, and this doesn't seem like a good turn for it because I don't have this or this. Okay, this is like perfect. It's a 40 damage opening turn, almost 50 damage opening turn. And now we're gonna be bracing every turn. We have just an infinite amount of block that's gonna be stuck around for far too long. Now, admittedly, strength down is going to affect us multiplicatively. Hopefully we can get around that. I want to curl up the Twin Slam, I think. Yeah. That's 30. It's not 30. 6 times 4 is 24. That went fine. Exploit gems. Draw a card, socket, socket, socket. Yes. We're gonna enhance. I'm gonna make this the strength card. Oh, we can do it again. Dude, absolutely. Gain strength, gain strength. We have to upgrade it now in order to socket it later. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade Curl Up. That way we can select the card. I know we need to socket the thing, but we can wait. We don't have to do it right now. Yeah, I love this turn. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Block. We take 4, but Walker Claws is gonna come back literally this turn. We did not get our exploit, but that's fine. Refracted will never be upgraded. Honestly, here's the thing. If we have strength gain, then we'll upgrade it. But even if we don't, it's still hitting 4 times off of strength. That would be great. Unfortunately, we're gonna get hit because I have no blocks, but we're gonna immediately brace. You might as well play it. Didn't get what we wanted, which is actually terrible. We need more cards that put things into stasis. Well, we're still gonna gain 10 block next turn. I mean, that card alone, Shield Charger, doesn't quite completely counter out these sentries, but it comes real close. We're gonna have to rest at some point too. All right, so that's 36 damage. How's that for a Galaxy Brain? Since I didn't know what we were gonna draw, I put it into stasis. Orb Walk. It is a power, and it is a strength gain card. So is Orb Slam. If you have a card in... Gain energy if you have a card in stasis, and socket. I guess we'll take Orb Walk. It's a heal, too. I'll do this until we hit 20. Happy Flower. Happy Flower's fine. This is a poison boss, by the way. I don't think I've seen poison boss. I'm going to rest. We start with 4 poison. Antidote, lose all poison. Ah. What happens if you had 1 HP? You would die on this fight? You would just die and you wouldn't have any way of stopping it? Okay. I mean, I get it. Do we play this now or do we wait later? We only get, wait, poison is blockable. Oh, never mind. There is a way out. You just block. So let's draw. So curl up Orb Walk means that we'll gain 3 strength. We're actually not gonna get block on this turn, unfortunately, but let's play this, gain strength, gain strength, gain strength. Well, this doesn't gain strength, this just does damage. I don't think we want to play this. We want to play this after we actually get like 10 poison, 20 poison. Doesn't exhaust? It doesn't exhaust! Okay, yeah. I get it. We are weak, though. 7, 6. 7. We play a defend, and then we'll brace. And then, sorry, Refracted Beam. It's still better to play that. So thin decks are what you want here. This is a terrible turn, though. We're still weak, huh? Noxious Fumes and a Footwork? You know, I really like the block every turn, which means we're not really doing anything on this turn, but oh well. Hey, it's Refracted Beam. Also, we can curl up. Yeah, Yeah, we just want a super... Do we even want a super brace? I mean, I still think we want to put, like, walker claws or something. Actually, you know what we do? I think what we do is we curl up refracted beam and we'll just play walker because we have enough block. Do we? Not quite. Well, in that case... Actually, it'll still work. Now we want an antidote. What? You're gonna put 10, you're gonna put 12 poison on me. Oh, we'll probably just play that. Draw a card, gain strength. Oh. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to to play the refracted beam on the turn in which we have strength. Again, we just need to be able to time getting our accelerations out there. We need recover so we can pull cards back. It's still it went very well, and technically we didn't need to rest, and I misplayed that first turn. Stasis Strike is also good. Ancient Construct, also really good for keeping our strength. Gain block, place into stasis when it leaves stasis, gain block. Also pretty good, because it's literally block every turn. Like, it's once you play this, it's 20 block for free every turn, because you play it for 0. But the artifact is really nice, so we can actually keep gaining the strength, the dex, whatever we want. The only problem is it's expensive, but you can get it for free. I like these two though, but surely this is what you want. It's a power, you can play it for free. All right, I'll take it. Gain energy and add a slimed into your discard pile at the start of your turn. This doesn't seem bad, except on the shuffle. Slaver's Caller, we're gonna need energy for other fights. Deck sucks. I really think we just want slime. Because in theory, if we can add stasis cards, we get cards into stasis, then we have cards to play when we have a slime, we can just get it out of the deck, pay for it later. Problem is, you need draw? Not a huge problem. Well, the problem is that you might draw a hand of slimes at some point. I do like my thick decks though, that could be interesting. We could always just put it into stasis and bring it back and play it for free, I suppose. I'll try it, So this is Orb Defect, gains artifact, applies weakness, and steals our cards. Fair enough, we've seen him before. I do like this path, Elite, Rest, and then an optional lot of stuff we can do down here. We need a little bit more gold too. Pretty good. I think we're okay playing this, but we could also just play this and get an artifact. But I don't think this fight requires artifact. I think it's gonna go down a little too quickly for that. So I think I'm just going to gain the strength, smack the crap out of this bird, and then just wipe him. there's 2 slimes. And again, I think we just knocked down a bird. So far, I'm very glad about my, card selection, but that's just the bird fight. It's a slime. Now I'm a little bit more annoyed, except we can still knock a bird down and then just take... it's a block, it's not a shiv. Don't I have one of these that gives us a shiv? Fragmented gem, yeah. Only does 4. This only gives us block on future turns. Hold up. This will do 5 damage to all enemies. And I could use a bomb to wipe you. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll take 1. We wipe you. Okay. Where'd I gain that 2 strength from? Oh, right, the power. Gem draw a card, gem gain strength. I mean, that's exactly what we want with our exploit gems. I have to take it for the combo, although drawing more is also good. It's an uncommon gem, but let's just make that 1 card really, really good. Duplicate 2 cards for a curse, or duplicate 1 card. I will duplicate and exploit gems. Yes, I will duplicate it even if it's not perfect right now. Another curl up would also be interesting, but I will just dupe the best card in my deck right now. Gets us a better chance at drawing it. Well, this is just terrible. I mean, funnily enough, the best course of action is don't block, because then we will immediately brace. I could block for 7, and then hope that on the next turn I can take no damage, but I actually think we should just take the damage. That's stupid. You block. Because in theory, maybe we can brace up and then we can get out of it. It's not gonna happen, but we're gonna shift and then block the 10 anyways, so whatever. And actually, we can stop you from hitting us, which means we're only gonna take, well, 10. And now you're not attacking, so what do I know? Also, 13 damage 4 times, that's pretty good. Incinerate. Draw 1 card. If you have a card in stasis, gem brace. Draw 2 cards if you have a card in stasis. Ideally, we'll have cards in stasis, but I don't think we can assume that right now because I only have 1 card, 2 cards that go into stasis. I need more cards that put things into stasis. This is a good one though. So I'm gonna grab it. Fight Arena Champions. Fight Captive Hero. The slavers are no threat to you and may prove useful if they do manage to slow down or injure your prey. However, this blood sport might just be too tempting to pass up. Fight Arena Champions. Fight Captive Hero. I'm assuming the rewards are the same. I see. So we can... I don't know. We'll fight the Captive Hero? You enter the massive stadium to find an overflowing audience of slavers, cultists, and other denizens. The next one is mine, you boom into the crowd, who replies with a deafening applause. It does not take long for the slavers to drag in their latest catch. The unwitting challenger awakens groggy from the ambush, but readies themselves. This should be fun. We're the bad guys. We're the boss after they get knocked out and dragged here. And I was thinking it would be a boss fight, too. Okay, So this is status ironclad. Oh good, we draw statuses ourselves. This is gonna suck. So I think we definitely need artifact. So we'll play this. Play this. We can block. And you know, let's just gain the artifact, because that's strength permanently as we play our cards. There you go. Hey, wound and a slime. So let's. You're gonna add a daze and a wound and a slime this turn. That's garbage. But there's strength. I will block. We're gonna take some damage. We're just waiting for the brace up opportunity, which should probably be now. We want to gain dex or strength? Probably strength. We also don't have a card in stasis. Also, you're gonna add 2 wounds. You are an annoying enemy to fight. Oh my god. I think we'll do this. And then get a mixed bag. Please. No. I have no cards in stasis. I need stasis. We're gonna get curl up at least. And you gain extra energy, so you're gonna immolate and add burns. The fact that he adds like 2 statuses every turn is actually just annoying as hell. As is no doubt expected. I think this is just a block turn. Even if we don't play Walker Claws. Curl Up is really the last card. Maybe we hit you because we've got to kill you quickly. We're only gonna take 7. And then we're gonna brace. And now our draw pile is just completely screwed up. Gain strength now or gain strength later? Let's play it now because we need the draw. We don't need the defend. We can get rid of the slime. Now we gotta deal with our own slimes along with his garbage. But he's close to being killed. In fact, are we weak? No. I think you play Orb Walk and then you smack him. $100 souls, Cultist Potion, Singing Bowl, Captain's Wheel. Play the next card and put it into stasis. Yeah, we need a reroute. We do. Time Capacitor for gaining slots is also good, but we have no cards in stasis ever. So we're gonna take that reroute. Oh look, no stasis slots. One of these days, I will have cards in stasis. I need a gem that just puts a card into stasis. And block for quite a lot. This will cost 1. And it'll put it into stasis. Place the next card you play into stasis. Play this into stasis. Energize. Block for 5. I know we're not gaining strength, but cards are just too expensive. Hey, you cost 3. Fantastic. But that's free. Actually, we're just not going to play the strike, so we will play this. We're playing that for the 5 damage. I need like 8 card draws per turn to make this damn deck work. This is definitely worth it. It's not enough brace, but we might be able to kill you right here. I mean, we have nothing else to do but attack, and you're dead. Okay. Reduce each of your debuffs by 2 and brace. It's a good card. When you draw your first status or curse each turn, exhaust it and draw a card. This completely counters the slimes. Resilient Plate is amazing, but this literally counters the slimes, and bosses that add slimes, and burns and wounds. I think we gotta take it, just because of our deck. Do we fight another elite? I actually think we skipped the first one, and I want to do a lot of like upgrading and socketing. Ruby into exploit gems. Emerald into a reroute is fine, and attack into Dex is okay. Upgrade Repulsor. Yeah, we got things to do. Excuse me? Oh, the damn card wasn't upgraded all the way. So you know what? Let's How does that upgrade? Just increases the damage. Race 3, gain a shiv, gain a ward, gain dex. We'll put the dex into reroute. And then we will upgrade our repulsor. Ancient Construct gains artifact, but this, we gotta be able to play this, if it ever shows up. Art of War. We're constantly attacking, and we have enough energy, so I'll take the Sapphire Key here. Free action, spend 100, raise max HP by 10. Let's do it, because I think the HP is going to be nice to have. Let's smith again. Refracted Beam. Bream? Refracted Beam. Let's upgrade our, exploit gems. That way we can get rid of a gem the next time we hit a campfire, which is going to be probably right here. Bites. You know, we would gain 1 bite, but we would have bites in the deck. I think that's okay, actually. We can still purge them, but this allows us to heal for quite some time. We need the attacks. Yeah, I'll do it. And now we can get rid of a gem, which is important. And I will upgrade my construct to have artifact innate, which helps. Now it's slavers. Ew! I have no blocks. But by playing Sapphire, we'll only take 19 and then 3. So we'll play. Actually, we're gonna take a lot less because of the curl up as well. This is a garbage turn, but it's kind of why we have the bites. Yeah, we're gonna take 12, and we're gonna take 22, I think. No, oh no, we still have bronze gear. It was the previous run where we got rid of that. Makes sense, makes sense. Place the next card you play into stasis. So this is gonna do, we're gonna gain 6 strength. This will murder somebody. It's gonna do 44 damage. We can kill you. So we'll play this. Then we want to draw, and we want to keep this card into stasis. Yep, we want Dex to play this. This keeps our stats, because we gain artifact, but I think we just want to wipe one. Then, let's draw, do some damage. Next turn we'll gain 18 block, and we have blur. If we have blur, just defend. This is coming back next turn, and now we can. This is the chain that we want. We want to exploit. Oh, sorry. Well, exploit. We want to chain these exploits into each other into refractor beams. That's what we want. So now it's 36 damage. And then you're dead, and then you're dead. Beautiful. Amazing. Or Calcum. Gain block, temporary thorns, brace, another ruby, which is pretty funny. While in defensive, raise your strength at the start of your turn, brace. I actually kind of like it because we are strength focused. I think we could take it. I know there was a ruby there, but lose one less HP whenever you would lose HP. Give me Book of Stabbing. Gremlins. We already fought gremlins, didn't we? How many elites did we fight? Only 2. We fought a boss, not the boss, a boss. Would have preferred not you, but it's okay. It is. We have to play this. And either kill you or I kill you. So I think I'm gonna kill you. We're already gaining enough block, so I can hit you. And we're gonna gain energy next turn, so we'll have 5. Yeah, I know. You know? I think we just do this. If we get curl up, we can brace immediately. Didn't happen. But I still think you want to play Revenge Protocol. Let's draw. We will brace, and we're gonna brace right now. It's actually not a bad get at all. This is 28, so I can wipe you. Play this, then this, then this. Now, we didn't blur because we didn't actually enter defensive stance, but we had a very good turn. This blurs us right now. I actually don't want to do that. I would love to... Can we put Orb Walk into stasis? No, we should put Walker Claw into stasis. Yeah. Put Walker Claw into stasis. It should murder him very nicely. Once it pops out of stasis, but it's gonna take 3 turns. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Gain temporary dex. Yes. And I will smack you. Smack you. We're actually healing on this fight, which is incredible. Let's put a defend into stasis. We're gonna gain 2 strength, just being in this state. Thank you for the orb walk, I guess. I think I'm just gonna kill you. You know what? Play a power. Next turn I'll kill you because we're gonna get orb walk and bite and defend back. And now that we're actually like getting our cards back on the regular, this is going a lot better. Because we have just the reroute and that's it that we've added. We need to add more, but we're getting there slowly. Upgrade all cards. It's probably better than a Thorns. Gain energy if you have a card in stasis. Do we want another reroute? No, pre-program. Oh my god, it's just like the old reprogram, but it's better. Look at your draw pile, put a card into stasis. That's amazing. Do we have anything that we want to socket into it? You know what? I think we should just socket what we have. Like, put a Crystal Ward into the card. Then if we have Dex, we'll get extra block out of it. You know, just get rid of the gem, because whenever I draw a gem, I just want to die. 16 damage. I mean, I can kill you, and then you'll do 15, which is actually 9, which is actually 8. Which is actually 4, because we're gonna heal. So, we'll play this. We'll bite you. Bite you. Smack you. Smack you. Don't play this. I need to put the cards in this stasis. But we'll do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Technically healed for 2. For 3, because of Tungsten Rod. Taking no damage. If we're taking no damage, I think we just play this and then this. Revenge Protocol would be nice, but race 4. Thought it was more. 12 damage. Pre-programmed. We want a... I need block, is what I want. So, what we're gonna do is put a card into stasis, exploit gems, and then hopefully get a curl up, or defend. Maybe put the well, if we draw this, can I kill you? Put the reroute then into stasis, and then draw. We did get refracted beam. Is that enough to get a kill? Well, if it is, it's gonna be through this. No. I'd say we're only taking 5, which is only 4, and the bites are doing their job, you know? I can't say that they're not doing their job when they're clearly doing their job. Goodbye, Walker Claws. I'm just trying to like bait the game into giving me another bite, which it did. Alright, that's fine. I don't think we need a rest. I don't think we need to. Recover. This is a card that we have to add. So I think we want Crystal Ward in pre-program. Just because now it's also a little bit of block. I'm going to upgrade, and we will upgrade. Recover is way more playable. Pre-program, though, for the high value draw. Oh, it's so good. Let me pre-program. Is the Guardian like... Was the Guardian like a pumpkin or a robot? Me? I'm not orange. Right, this is Claw Draw artifact. I'm not gonna be able to stop his artifacts, like, at all. But I will say, we're gonna have quite a lot of artifact. And we've got powers, I guess. I'm gonna caca. That potion will certainly win us the fight. You took both of my exploit gems? You sons of guns. Okay. There's some good plays here. So reroute gives us dexterity, which is good. Because then we can defend, put it into stasis, draw a card, accelerate, we get the defend back, we can play it, do damage to everyone for free, and then we can either brace and gain strength or put a card from our discard pile into stasis. I would rather put a card from our discard pile into stasis And I really would think that Twin Slam or Reroute are what we want. I think I'm gonna take a Reroute, because that's dexterity scaling. But we do need another, couple of those recovers in the deck, because they're such a good card. So we will absolutely curl up the Shield Charger. That's just what it's there for. And then I will murder you. We have Artifact, so I will use one Artifact to gain strength. It's only 2 strength, but that's fine. We take a little bit of damage, but we curled up so we didn't get hit by the claw. So we can put either Walker Claws or Sapphire. You might as well put Walker Claws in there, I think. And we probably want to bring back Reprogram, although we could play Orb Walk for free. But we have enough energy to play everything. So we're going to reroute, pre-program, and then we'll just play our hand. And that's even more strength gain. Luckily, we are in defensive stance, because I can't really do anything else with this turn. Oh, and we get another block card, which we might as well play. There's more strength. You are going to drop my draw. That's a brace. We might as well. Like, there's just actually no reason not to. We're gonna be just fine. We've almost healed. Choose a card to put into your stasis. Well, let's start by drawing. Okay, let's gain strength. Oh, curl up is so good. Gain a crystal ward. We don't really need the block, but we always want to put cards into stasis. The question is, do we put... We're gonna be 1 away from bracing. We're gonna lose our block anyways. I guess we probably do want to play Revenge Protocol. It's gonna be Revenge, curl up, on... Put Reprogram, because then we'll get that next turn. Since we can't put a card into stasis since we only have the 3 slots. And then effects happen. Gain a Shiv. Shiv. Walker Claws are coming back. Let's put a card into stasis. What do we want? Probably a Recover. Since I think we're gonna get it back. No, it'll be next turn, but that is totally fine. You're hit, you're hit. Block, block. Need more draw on the deck. More draw. Gain Dex. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to have. We're not killing him, so. Definitely just put Recover back into stasis. And now that we have Recover Reroute, we can get these cards every turn. So every turn we block, we brace, we do damage, and we put a card into stasis, and we do this like for free. I guess not exactly, because we do have to wait 2 turns to bring him back, but almost for free. Anyways, you're dead. You're not going to be able to kill him. I can't stop you from gaining frailty either, but, you know, whatever. Okay, what is with this hand? I played the thing that exhausts the slimes, right? Yeah, I must have. Unfortunately, our hand is full of slimes. Whatever. We're close to getting the combo that means that we never have to deal with those slimes ever again. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Yeah, seems pretty good. Deal damage, place this into stasis, increase the damage dealt. I don't have any gems that... We should have taken the gem that gave us draw. I will admit to that. But I think we'll take Onyx. It is good enough. The most expensive card is cheaper. Begin each combat in defensive mode, which persists for 3 turns. What? So you lose 10 block, but you begin in a blur stance immediately. Kind of just like the extra energy that we get out of the other one. Is energy really a problem? How much energy do we have right now? Occasional happy flower. Makeshift battery. Pretty good. Energy's not really a problem, is it? Let's take Guardian gear. Dun, 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 dun. Who was the boss? Boobler, welcome. How's it going? Long time no see. This is like weird curse hermit or something like that. I don't know. We have to get the other key pieces too, I'm remembering. So we need to get this one. I would like to go to a shop. I would actually, I think, like to go to 2 shops, because I think we're gonna need time to kill the merchant. We gain 3 turns of blur, and we're in thorns. Don't forget about the thorns. Put a card into stasis. Yes. Shield charger, please. Draw a card. Just play the power. You can play your blocks for free. Definitely hurt him. He'll die in 1 letter open. Actually, he'll die when he hits us. Yo, no, we gain 10 block every turn we're in defensive mode. This is really good then. This is way better than your starting relic. Okay, I get it. Actually is like a extremely good card. Your dazes actually matter much less than killing this guy before he spikes up. And if we get another brace out there, then we just gain another turn of rolling the block over. Well, unfortunately, this is not gonna give us any debuff protection, but we'll still play it. We gotta put that gem into something. So we can put this into stasis. It'll give us 1 strength every turn it's there. Okay, I can finally kill you and then kill you. All right. I like it. I like this. Deal damage for each gem in all of your socketed cards. Gain block and temporary thorns if you're defensive. Otherwise brace. I don't like that otherwise. That's AoE. So expensive set of cards here. How many gems do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 30 damage attack. Not bad. And we're gonna socket more stuff. I think we can take it. We've got a very gem-rich deck. Skip to any non-boss room. This is way better than going directly to the boss fight, but I don't really want to skip anywhere. Because I gotta fight you, and you're annoying, and you have 400 HP. I haven't fought you yet. At least we do have strength gain if we play this, so we're gonna play it. We don't need block. Not against this guy, because we're gonna gain 10 block next turn. We're already thorned up. definitely put exploit gems up there, I think, although Walker Claws' damage, I'd like to have the strength gain. That drew basically nothing, and that does nothing. It's gonna be hard to kill him. Okay, this is good. Because we can gain artifact, which will remove the 10 strength downgrade. And then we can hit you. I think I just hit you again. And then the bite's not going to be able to come out in time. So or if we brace it, so I think we just bite him. You're going to get away. You're going to get away. We're going to have to fight you again. But that's okay. Best I can do is just fight you twice. So we dealt 170. We have to do 230 next time around. Oh, prismatic spray is so good. Raise your dexterity by 3 in defensive mode. Excuse me? Prismatic spray, here's what I'm thinking. Dump, dump, dump. Just put all of those cards into it, and then you have one attack that also just has stuff. It braces, it shivs, and then it reduces your debuffs. And then we have it. And then we just have one attack card that scales with strength. Sure, we can take accelerate, but where the hell are we gonna put it? I don't have any capacity for gems. So I think we take this as gem storage. Fossilized Helix is lovely. Sentry Blast is a lot of fun. I'm looking to see if we have any cards that I'm looking to see if we have any cards that add stasis, but I don't think we do. I could dupe a card, and of course something like Exploit Gems is really good. Or another pre-program, but I think we need acceleration. I mean, this is another Exploit Gems. That's a ton of strength. I think we just want this, and then maybe a card removal. We can't afford a card removal, but additional damage on a multi-hit is fantastic. Prevent the first time you lose HP in combat. Fantastic. And I think we just leave. We'll save our gold and then fight the merchant and hopefully kill him. Hello, merchant. Are you gonna die? I hope so. My vigor is gonna really hopefully kill you. So what do we want in stasis? We want probably an Exploit Gems in stasis so we can draw it next turn. Okay, we are going to play this. That's a good vigor, which means we can open up with the bite. We're going to roll over the block. We don't need artifact, we just need to kill him. But we want to play this at the end of the turn if we do play it. So play this. Play this. Play this. We're setting up for a big hit. Dude, we gotta break the freaking... Or we gotta upgrade the freaking refracted beam. It's the perfect card for the deck. Literally unupgraded. That's pretty good. 80 damage. I think we just hit you. Gotta do 44 damage. I might be able to. I can? No, that does 0 damage. But I still think I gotcha. And now we have enough money to break the keys. Thank you for the reminder. We need to save gold. All enemies lose 2 strength this turn. How many slots do we have? Open. 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's Onyx, Brace, Shiv. It's actually not bad. Dude, Reroute is so good to put things into stasis. But I think I'm just gonna say no. I want a card that adds slots right now. Exactly. So, I think we will... Oh, good. On the cheap. This is great. Now something like Planning Plus for 0 is quite nice. But you gotta be... Oh, what about a Body Slam, though? No, we're a strength build. Suspension also good. Let's get rid of a... Probably Bite. I will buy a Suspension, and it's a good upgrade target as well. Now, do we fight elites? I think we upgrade, because our relics are actually really good. We need to upgrade Time Capacitor, Suspension. How does this upgrade? Just deals more damage, who cares? Doesn't upgrade. Who cares? I guess Exploit Gems would be a good upgrade. Orb Walk, we can keep recycling it into Stasis. Maybe there's actually not... No, Refracted Beam. Refracted Beam. So I'm gonna upgrade. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is this. Reduce all your debuffs. Brace Shiv. Put this into Suspension. Put these into Prismatic Spray. Then put this. Right, we do need the key piece. Let's get the key piece. Because we can... Let's recall. We can break the key piece next. So your deck says you can't recall and break the key in the same camp. That actually makes a lot of sense, so we'll just do it there. Pen Nib is really good. Then we'll break it. Gain 1 strength. And then we'll upgrade. Then we'll upgrade... Suspension. I don't need 6 stasis slots. 5 is better than 3. But I think that upgrade is really important. Fight you. I'm really curious if Reroute Orb Walk gives us strength every turn, but just by playing Revenge Protocol, we gain strength every turn. And I want to play Repulsor because this guy adds burns. So I think we'll just do... What do you think? Do you think it works? We can bring it back into our hand later. Give me a Repulsor. Give me a Reroute Revenge. It does not, in fact... get put into stasis, but we didn't lose our charge, which meant we could play the Bite. So that's a good learning lesson. Gain stasis slots. This is worthless. I suppose a Construct time capacitor is pretty good here. Not the best turn, but we're still gaining block every turn for free. And we braced, so we have another turn of rollover. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. So I will play that. I will place a card from your hand into stasis, draw 1. Let's pre-program like a next turn, he's not going to be able to get hit, but we'll get this 2 turns from now. If I play both of these, it'll come back. If I play both Twin Slams, this will come back next turn. I play 1 Twin Slam. I think we play 1 Twin Slam and then we suspension the other one. That's very good. I think we'll just... Well, you're gonna be unhittable next turn, so I do think we put the second slam up there. I think we'll play this. We can at least do a lot of damage, but we want Walker Claw to come back next turn from now. Because that's not that great. Discard pile into stasis. I really like that on Orb Walk, Exploit Gems, Twin Slam, Suspension, Pre-Program. Why don't we bring back... Do we have a multi-hit card? Because if we have a multi-hit card, he's not going to be... Or he's going to be weak next turn. He's going to be vulnerable, let's say. Not literally vulnerable, but you know what I mean. Maybe. Let's just gain strength then. It's a good way of getting this out for free. Now we just need to make this not volatile so it can be replayed. Then we will curl up probably Prismatic. Play all of our cards. We can tick. This is also free now, which is beautiful. Orb Walk gives us strength. Smack ya. Pen Nib. Hey, an 80 damage Refractor Beam. Apply vulnerable socket. Free vulnerable. It's kind of when it would be free. Place this into stasis, tick, draw a card, volatile. Not good enough. Crystal Ward also not really good enough, although we can socket immediately. And you know what? Prismatic Spray giving us a Shiv, Brace, and a Ward. Why not? Free block. Oh, we can only socket it down here, but you know what? That's fine. Hello. Well, it's a weird turn, but we'll do this. We can smack ya. We're not taking any damage, but not the best turn one. Discard pile into stasis. Maybe like a Twin Slam. Because then we can, you know, get things out of stasis. We'll play Shield Charger, and I will play a Revenge Protocol, because we have enough block. Now we have 40 block. Happened very fast. Shiv. and I mean, you're dead next turn. Pen nib is close. Let's try to get it even closer. Power potion. Probably better than upgrade potion. Yeah, I actually really like orb support, just to get the ball rolling. Just to get the ball rolling. And it's free, so it doesn't really, you know, affect our other sources of draw. Just to get the ball rolling. Doing 16 damage. Well, we're gonna take damage on this turn. Dude, I mean, that's a good card to have. We're gonna lose buffer. Now we got a free draw on this turn. Like, we'll definitely just play those. I'll reroute this one. And then I think we'll just, I don't think we need the strength. We do have 10 temporary strength, so maybe Orbwalk would be okay. But now we're gaining strength every turn. That's the power of that Revenge Protocol. Great card. We're in defensive mode very frequently. Let's put, oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're gonna die very shortly, but this is the theory. The theory is you put this there, and then you can twin slam to accelerate again, shield charger goes up there too, and then you get auto block, you roll the block over, and then eventually you're gonna get artifact, you're constantly gaining block and bracing as this card is sitting there. By the way, you're gonna be on Pen Nib with Vigor. Spiker. Permanent Thorns bonus. 2 temporary decks. Prismatic Barrier, Emerald, Spiker Protocol, all really good actually. Really like the idea of more dex gain, which makes this an insanely good dex card. Like, we have a lot of attacks. Why not take Prismatic and then we can dump Crystal Ward into it? We need more gems. We don't have gems. So maybe we'll just take a Spiker Protocol in that case, because I think that's still okay. And then I think we should go here and then here. Screw the Elite. I'd rather hit up a camp. I have things to do. So, I guess this is technically better. By the way, you're dead. By the way, I'm almost gonna take damage. 14. I can hit you. Reroute's a good card. Good to see it there. Put shield charger there, and play this, play this, play this, play this. Let's draw. Smack it. Smack it. Smack it. Draw again. Smack it. 20 souls. Planning Plus. Place the top 2 cards from your draw pile into stasis. This is worth taking, just straight up. Even if we can't put gems inside of it, I think that's worth it. So, gain 1 dex. Enhance. Crystal Ward. Put that into planning. No, put it into this, because this does more damage for each gem. I will upgrade not a lot of innate cards that are worth of an upgrade, but another stasis slot and thorns could be pretty good. And then orb walk, you know, for the permanent strength gain is nice, but we have enough strength gain technically in this deck. It just takes a while to get there. And then refracted beam. Look, if I knew how to build thinner decks and I was better at this game, maybe. Yes, I will fight you for a rare relic. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. We can rest. We've got Regal Pillow. We just have to live. Oh my god. What a card. We can play this later, but later we might have strength to make this a little bit better. I mean, right now we're not losing any HP. And by getting Repulse out there, these burns are not going to be so bad. Six times 4 is 24, so that's 48 damage. So I gotta do it like this. Can't actually get another stasis slot out there. So suspension's pretty good. I made sure we had enough block, but I guess we had enough block already. Place a hand into stasis. So definitely orb walk. We did get rid of the burn, because it wasn't from the start of our turn, it was just the first time each turn we drew the status. We will hit ya, hit ya, hit ya. We can now gain that strength permanently. We'll just play our hand. We're not gonna hit Pen Nib for the upcoming fight, but I think that's fine. And Crystal Ray doing 48, it's really decent. Stone Calendar's okay. I think another pre-program is totally fine. This is a great card, because it's free. I know, I'm adding a lot of cards. I still think it's good. But then, what do you upgrade? You probably upgrade that so you can look further into your draw pile. So what do? You are a Cursed Lord, but we don't draw Impending Doom. Impending Doom gets added to our hand, so we can't repulse it. But we can repulse it if we ever shuffle and then we draw it, and we'd have to play the damn card anyways, because it's just that good. Play everything. I don't know what you're doing. I just have one of these every turn. Luckily, we're taking no damage, which was a surprise. You also have curses. So you shuffle a Clumsy into your draw pile. I think your is the Hermits in this situation. I do believe that to be the case. I think we want to... I think I want to draw. Oh, that's like pretty much exactly what I wanted. Reroute. Twin Slam. That's pretty good. Let's reprogram Stasis. We don't have Stasis, so let's just put up a... Put up a Recover. Time Capacitor. Ward. Second Slam. Crystal Ray. Walker Claw. We are going to lose Buffer to his Misfire. But now we have 28 block. And I'm not even playing blocks. That's why I love that card so much. It's just kind of there. Misfire, Master of Strategy, Lone Wolf, Bandage, Wide Open. No Malice. You also have Omamori. When you draw a curse, your next attack deals 3 more damage. So you're just Curse Man. Curse Man. Really, I just want the block. We certainly just curl up the best card in our hand, pretty much. He's playing a lot of cards for someone with 2 energy. Yeah. Oh, he hurt us too. I did not anticipate that. Right, because we had a... I keep forgetting about Doom. It does 13 damage. It's kind of a lot. Okay. Place the top 2 cards into stasis. Shield Charger and Spiker Protocol. Both good. This is a card from your hand into stasis. How about the Defend? Or the Doom, rather. Just get it out of my deck. Orb Walk, Ancient Construct. Should really draw. Draw. Do this. Yeah, that's a great card to have in stasis. Vulnerable wears off? Oh, because we lost 1 turn of our debuff. So now you're only doing 19? But you're gonna make us weak and vulnerable again, but I have Ancient Construct there. Haven't drawn it, but... Also, hey, a 32 damage pen-nibbed Crystal Ray, or whatever the hell it was called. What do we want in our stasis? Dude, Suspension gets rid of glare very, very nicely. We're gonna take damage again? No, exactly 0. We're 4 HP down. Now I'm like, can I get a bite? You know what? Hit him with the shiv. Okay, so I have the broken keys. Let's read. Is your purpose fulfilled? You feel something evil at your very core. You give the heart squirms, pounding forevermore. You ask yourself, have you truly done enough? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness begins to fade. A sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats, sensing an approaching threat. The fight is not over yet. Approach the door. But I broke the key. The ending, the final act. Oh, right. Wait, where are we? Here or here? What do I click on? You click here. We have to fight the boss first! Arise! All 3 of them. Okay. At least they just... Oh, it's elites. Oh, that makes sense. This is the elite room, this is the boss room. We're fighting across. Add ethereal to all your cards. I gotta look at what the curses were. When you play another card and muddle your hand, then discard this. I mean, we really want to play Repulsor. Transform all cards into statuses, gain a slime. These are not that bad. Place the top 2 cards from your draw pile into stasis, and then deal damage for each gem. Definitely start there. When this character dies, all characters gain Rugged and Vulnerable. Rugged reduces block damage to 3. Did the game get an update since the last time I played? All characters gain Buffer. All characters gain Thorns. We hit, so I think we want Buffer or Rugged. We can get rid of Vulnerability, but let's start with the Buffer. Although you're doing damage, so maybe we start with you. I wouldn't be opposed to trying to kill you first. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. It's a good one to have. We're gonna plan, defend, and reprogram. We're gonna take damage. We're gonna lose buffer, and we're gonna take like 18. I could try to play a power. I think we just save the potions. Although we could buy potions later, which actually makes me really like this way of doing it, because then you can rest after, you can buy potions to refill after, but we also have bites and power so we can heal passively on this fight. Kinda like that. Gain a crystal ward, choose a, oh no, it looks in your hand. Let's draw. Draw. This we want just in stasis, but I don't want to pay for it. We might have to. Transform into statuses. I don't really care about like a defend. 26 damage is incoming, that's actually not that much. If we brace, we will gain more block. Recover. Recover a planning seems pretty good because we're gonna get time capacitors. Let's but we want to play this. It's not great because I want this, but let's get planning. Play this. In a ward. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I mean, we're rolling over the block. Oh, hey, look. Ancient construct. Ancient construct. What? Suspension. Get this in there. Then we can planning. Capacitor. Do we have something that gives us dexterity? I forgot what card gave us dexterity. Was it reroute? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So getting reroute into the stasis would be nice. And curl up, but we still have 2 turns of rollover, so let's get reroute in there. Twin slam. This will come back pretty soon. There was pen nib. Defend, strike, defend. They're only playing like basic cards. That's interesting. So you're playing a strike. That's kind of cool. Maybe you're playing a neutralize or something. I don't know. It's a hand from, place a card from your hand into stasis. Brace 12. I think we want protocols out. Because I want to get the free brace. Then I think we'll, because you got a lot of block on this turn, let's just put the bite in there and then keep rolling over block. You're almost dead. We'll be vulnerable, but we can actually block that with the Ancient Construct. So we'll play it. There's my repulsor, by the way. You randomized the cost of cards in my hand. Damn it. Completely forgot about that. We still want to play this. We're also not rolling over. Oh, we're vulnerable because you hit me with a card. That's what it was. 24 damage. It's not quite enough to kill you. I guess I could just gain stats. Fracted beam. We can't even play that if we draw it. Oh yeah, that was an annoying misplay on my part. No, just do that. We're not rolling over any block anymore, but we will enter brace. We're just gonna gain 10 block instead of like the 50 that we just had, because the fight is taking a little bit longer than I would have liked, because I'm dumb. You healed too, I'm realizing. At the end of your turn, lose 1 dex. You played Wraith Form and Caltrops. You played Buffer. You have 12 dex and 12 strength? Excuse me? You have 6/6, you have 3/3. We gotta kill the hermit. This is gonna make me vulnerable, I'm realizing, but oh well. 9 times 4, that is 36. We're still not quite there, but a bite will get us there. We're rugged, so we're only taking 13, I guess? Put a card into stasis. What do we want into stasis? Probably curl up as soon as possible. Give everyone thorns. I'd still rather, I think, kill you. Bad slime turn as well. We took 14, I think, which is not bad. I don't know why we only took 1 instead of 3. Oh, actually, it's because of tungsten rod. Reduced damage to 2. I don't know. Rugged sometimes says 3, sometimes says 2. It's very strange. A lot of damage incoming, but I will brace. Place a card from your discard into stasis. That'll probably be reprogram. Block, block. Fight you and remove one of your rugged. Oh, thank you, Stone Calendar. It only did 1 damage to the silent, though. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Do I have... The answer is no. I do not have reroute. Can we draw it? Maybe. But we have a reduce all your debuffs by 1. We don't have any debuffs. We are weak. We're gonna gain any additional debuffs? Probably not. So why don't we put cards into stasis. I like planning, because then we can slam. Suspension. Should have maybe started with that. Plan. Slam. Let's exploit. Might as well. Ooh. That's a good one. You're dead! Everyone gets 2 buffer. Who cares? Take a buffer. We are rolling over block, so why don't we play this and then this. Okay. This brace build, I'm realizing if you can get 50 brace a turn, hey, you roll over all your block every turn, and that's great. That's freaking wonderful. That was penned in. That was stupid. It was also the wrong card, but that's okay. Should have played recover for the brace, but goodbye 49 block. Look at this hand. Fight. 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 This card from your hand into stasis. I guess expensive ones. And I am trying to, like, see if I can draw into more bites. There is a bite in the draw pile, but you know what? We're gonna heal. Actually, we're not really gonna heal. So if I could get another bite. You know what? Let's, slam you. And draw. And you're dead. War Paint. Draw 4 cards, next turn draw 2 less. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Mmm. Drawing less sucks. Reducing your debuff is pretty good. I think we, do we have an open slot for thorns? Is it temporary? It is temporary thorns, but planning could, or pre-program could just use a gem. So you know what? I'll grab it. Defends were upgraded. We go to the shop with 200 gold. What the heck? Whenever you beat an elite encounter, gain 1 strength at the start of each combat. Not useful now. Dexterity gain from evasive protocol is really nice. Oh good, another multi-hit card. We just purge we can probably purge a base defend. I'm tempted to purge refracted beam, but it still hits 4 times. I think we'll purge maybe a bite. And then what are we gonna buy? Raise your dex by 3. It seems really good. So we'll buy this, and I'll purge a bite. I think we need to be a little bit more defensive. And, you know, block potion might be worth more than the upgrade potion. And we have 1 rest. We can place this gem in... Put into pre-program. And I will possibly upgrade? I don't know. What would we upgrade? Thorns? Raise your dex by 5 is really interesting. Let's try that one. God of Life, Invincible Hero's Spirit. I like getting this early. And curl up, actually. Heals 2 HP whenever you play a card. It's better than taking damage. Whenever Niao uses a buff, she gains 6 strength and... Thorns, buffer, and adds curses. This is because we fought the Silent, the Defect, and the Hermit. We could have fought the Ironclad, and we could have fought the Watcher. Can only and Invincible, 250. So 3 turns maximum. So you're not buffing on this turn, you're just inflicting a negative effect. Gain stasis slots, or raise strength over the next few turns. This is actually kind of tempting, because it is also bracing 5, but the stasis slots are so good. But we'll brace. So I don't have to worry about taking damage. You just heal. Who cares? We'll play this. We'll play this. I will play this. And this. And suspension is very good. We'll curl up. We're not quite gonna brace, but we're gonna get rid of the curses because we played our anti-curse card. We're doing 24. We're vulnerable, frail, and weak, as expected. 24. It's actually not that much damage. I can get that much block. I think we should just play the potion. I get Ornithopter. If we need to save the buffer, we should play the potion. What we should do right now is Suspension Ancient Construct and then get it out quickly. Not on this turn, but in a couple of turns for free. Yeah, I like that. And we need to play this, and we need to play this. And we need to play this. So we don't need... Pendant. We don't need to play the potion to save the buffer, so let's not. You're gonna debuff me. Now you're gonna do 9 times 3. So strength actually affects you way more than it... Well, you gain more strength than the heart, because the heart hits for 15, you only hit for 3. But we have enough block anyway, so it's not a big deal. We should gain... Let's gain this. We don't have any artifact. Let's gain the strength, and then do 80 damage. And then we should definitely just hold a defend, if nothing else. The curses are going to get purged eventually. You do... So I think I understand why you only hit 3 times. It's because hitting for 15 makes Thorns insanely powerful against you. Now it's not quite as insane. I don't think there's a way we can get to exploit gens, but we need to play this. We should draw. That worked. We'll play this. We will, gain temporary thorns, at least. And, Shield Charge is a very good card to have up there. We want damage. Crystal Ward is block. Now, we want Evasive Protocol. In fact, we kind of want it immediately. Play this. Let's recover a card. Twin Slam can get us to these. Why is Bewildering here? It's a little interesting. We'll just gain the strength from Ore Blocker, and we'll block, and we'll block. You're healing, but we're gaining strength. We're making up progress. You keep adding curses. That's annoying. We also cannot get rid of both Bewilderings. I can get rid of one. Dun 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 dun. JMC, welcome. Is this a mod or an update? This is this is the Downfall mod. It's a lot of fun. You're only hitting for 22. We roll over block. Next turn, you're gonna hit for about 50. So we already have enough block. Kind of feel like we should continuously gain strength. We need to kind of play our hand, but we also want to play the cheap stuff. So they go. It actually made Crystal Ray very cheap. You have buffer and spikes. Well, we gotta hit your buffer. And we lost to defend. Losing the defend does suck. Okay, so you're hitting for 36. It's actually less than I thought it would be. We have no weakness in the deck, I'm realizing. Hand Drill would be good. Hand Drill would be good. I wish I had a weakness enabler, too. Defensive mode. We brace 16 every turn, which is pretty good. Do we want to draw? We're not rolling over block right now. I think what we want to do is... get that curl up. We're not gonna brace enough on this turn, unfortunately, but we gotta play it. Don't bring back a slime. Let's, Crystal Shiv, more true. I have nothing that gives me a... I wanna do something that hits Artifact on this turn, but I don't think I can. So let's plan and see what we get. Walker Claws and Bewildered again! Let's draw a card. That reroute. Hit ya. Still gonna hit ya. I'm not gonna not hit you. And I guess we should do this. I mean, we need to do damage anyways. At the start of your turn, brace. So we will lose the block, but we'll enter brace state at least. Put a want to put like planning on top. Twin Strike is going to give us Walker Claw. It is good. And you know what? We're actually we're going to hit Pen Nib. So yeah, let's do that. It's, you know, taking our sweet time to kill this guy, but we're getting there. Okay. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. So don't play this right now. You should draw first. Twin Slam went in there. We're gonna get that next turn. That's actually still totally fine. We roll over block. And next turn we're gonna get Twin Slam, Reroute, and Walker Claws. So we want to reroute Walker Claws. I think if we're gonna stasis cards, we should probably stasis... I hate to say it, but a slime means we can purge it, but I think we want to stasis Refracted Beam. We're also gonna do Stone Calendar on this turn. We still have buffer too, so I'm not really worried. Expensive cards do well in stasis. So we'll block. I will purge these. Don't play the bite because we want to hit Walker Claws off of a reroute. At the end of your turn, add a void. It's not terrible. 28. So we already have enough block. So reroute will get us Dex. Admittedly, you do have buffer, but like, there's no way around it. We gotta hit you. So, still good damage. We need more block now, I'm realizing too, but we'll get block. Or will we? Because that's all we got. You know, that's not all we got. We can hit this. Maybe we just don't attack you on this turn. Maybe we'll just we want to exploit gems. That's our draw. This is our draw pile. Exploit gems we can get next turn. Curl up we won't. I'd rather draw curl up. So we'll play. We'll put exploit gems there. I can hit you once, and then get rid of the Wildered. And then, if I hit you again, you're gonna hit my buffer. So I think I just slime. You're only half dead, and you're gaining strength, which is annoying. But we're scaling. It's just slow. I don't think we play the second slam. I think we wait. Yeah, Niao is healing 2 every time I play a card. Very annoying. You do play a lot of cards, but at least you don't kill yourself when you hit with shivs, you know? Which makes it better. A little bit better designed. Things like Ornamental Fan work against this boss. I think we'll end turn. The Void will probably still cost us energy, unfortunately. Which is annoying, because I kind of need to play Bewildered. And we need to curl up, and we're going to take damage and probably lose the buffer. You know what? It did muddle, unfortunately. But I also can put up enough block, and I can actually hit you once. So Crystal Ray being ethereal means it will discard, but we have multi-hits. Unfortunately, the multi-hits hit the thorns, but I will hit you for 25. We're gonna take 18 damage. You took 33. And now we have, honestly, a pretty good turn right now. And you know what? Putting the curses in here is nice because they're going to be cheaper when they come out, but then also they don't get drawn. They don't get shuffled either. So I have a while before I have to deal with this. So we need to certainly curl up. In fact, I think you curl up, recover, curl up, and we can put slimes in here to dump them for free. Reduce each of your debuffs. I don't think I have debuffs, and we have nothing really to debuff, but we'll still draw a card. Put this into stasis. Curl up, put this into stasis. Recover, gain block, put curl up into stasis. I can hit you. Slime. We're chunking Meow down a little bit. It's taking its time, but that's okay. I don't have a reroute. We should gain block. Gain a crystal ward. That's a very good card. Let's do this. A card into stasis. We do want reroute soon. We're not gonna be able to bring it back next turn. What can we bring back next turn? Either a program or an exploit. Next turn you are gonna hit multiple times, so that doesn't seem bad. We get a block out of it. Should draw. Gain more strength. Should draw. Gets rid of your artifact. Get this out of here. Or gets rid of your buffer, I mean. And then we can bring back a slime. Now I don't have to worry about my buffer, which is kind of nice. I can just hit you. Like for 100 damage Walker Claw. Sounds good to me. You know, gets it closer to getting rid of it, I suppose. We take 4 damage. Now we're not really rolling over block, and you're hitting for 75, but you're not killing me. I also don't really have any blocks, so thank God we got the potion, right? Trying to think, not really much we can do. Crystal Ward will give us like 12. Why am I not gaining dex? Evasive Protocol seems like it hasn't given me any dexterity. Why? Gain 5 dexterity while in defensive mode. Oh, it's not giving me... Oh, I see. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought this card gave me dex permanently because we have a card that does that. It's Revenge Protocol. While in defensive mode, raise your strength by 2. While in defensive mode, raise your strength by 5. We're gaining permanent strength up. We're not gaining the permanent dex up, I think. Is that correct? I don't know. Because it feels like whenever it feels like we are not high enough in the dex. Well, let me look at that card. While in defensive mode, raise your dexterity by 5. Do you lose it? It doesn't, because it doesn't say temporary, but I played that card on like turn 2, so like why are we not that defensive? On defensive mode, raise your strength by 4. We're not in defensive mode, so we don't have the buffs. Okay, I think I'm beginning to understand it, which is lousy for me. It's not dex gain, you just gain it temporarily, so you have to, I understand that. You have to play an artifact to keep the dexterity, but we're actually keeping the strength probably because we're getting the artifact every turn. I think that's what's going on. When we enter dex, we'll try to keep an eye out for this. But I do need to do something on this turn. I think what we'll do is, I have no block gain cards. So you're hitting for 72. So I'm gonna live right now. And I have a potion. We should just kind of stall. So I like the idea of, you know, a curl up, reroute, prismatic spray, and the next turn hopefully go to town. I can place Aged into stasis at least, which doesn't... Oh, but it happens at the end of your turn. This is a interesting one. Crystal Ward, hit me for 18 and probably give me like 12 block. Well, we can tell because we're not in defensive right now. It'll give me 6 block. That's not good enough. So I think we will... I don't really want to attack you on this turn is the thing. So I think we will curl up a reroute. Place cards into stasis. Place this card into stasis. And then probably just not play anything else. Are you fighting Whale Lord? It's your time, Niao. So we're currently 8 decks up. We also have 3 turns of buffer, but I don't think we're gonna keep the decks up. What's interesting is that it doesn't, I have no debuff, lose 5 strength at the end of your turn. I think we'll just lose the strength in the decks when we exit this state. So I think we figured it out. We need to kind of hit you now, but you're also going to gain buffer, so an attack next turn is actually a little bit better. We need to prepare for the next turn. And we got to kill you, so I really think we got to kill you or put up an insane amount of block. We can play this. Do I have a dex gain? We already have maximum dex. Play this. Play this. Play this. It hurts us. I know. I know. We're gonna get a void. But we're rolling over the block, and we'll gain another 10 block. You're hitting for 40. You have 2 buffer. The buffer is annoying. That buffer every turn is actually a pain in the ass. Because I don't even have a good multi-hit card really to use on you. But if we get Walker Claws, we can probably kill you next turn. So, survive this turn, kill you next turn. And definitely ruin the crap out of your buffer, even if it's gonna hit a pendant. Or we could just wait for Walker Claws in 2 turns. I think that's a stupid idea, because you're gonna kill me next turn. I think we actually like temporary decks, and then we block. And then we block. And then we curl up. And then put this on our drop. No, put this on our draw pile, because we're going to play Recover. And we're going to bring back a Exploit Gems, and we're going to try to kill you next turn. I will pen nib you, because you lost your buffer! You're dead! I'm going to kill you on Ascension 1. With a refracted beam. Yes. We have killed a god. That was a lot of fun. Oh no! We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. But there ain't no whale, so we tell tall tales and sing this whaling tune. What's the other one? The other one is, what's the whaling song in Dishonored? I don't know what the whaling song is in Dishonored. Can't think of it off the top of my head. But hey, we unlocked more cards. Wow, we don't even have the next unlock. Charge up, place this into stasis, tick, gain 8 block and 1 strength. Volatile. So it's a, you don't get anything on this turn. Next turn you get the benefits. Gem Cannon, exhaust all gems. Including socket ones. Deal 10 damage to a random enemy for each. Interesting. So Gem Yeet Cannon. Gem Finder. At the end of combat, you may choose a common gem to add to your deck. The common ones are like strength and dex. The uncommon ones are card draw and accelerate. Maybe even energy, and the rare one was remove one of all debuffs. Okay. But hey, I learned a lot about this character, and I've learned about the brace cards losing you the stats that you had while you were in defensive mode. Because when we were in defensive mode, when we were out of defensive mode, we only had 3 decks. And I thought we would gain that dex every turn, but there must be a different card that does that. So it's probably a rare. So Revenge Protocol raises your strength. No. I'm still thinking about this incorrectly. It's not per turn, it's just once. The benefit of the card, and this is where I need to remember myself. The benefit of the card is that you brace, so you get there faster. That's the true benefit. The strength is just another little, also you brace. That's what I need to realize about this card. Gem Finder being free is the upgrade. And the gems, the common gems are Crystal Ward, block, temporary dex, temporary strength, thorns. I mean, if you're going, dex strength build, those are really good gems, so that does seem like a pretty good power to have. Segus Jr. asks, why did you have a score modifier called Poopy that lost you 1 point? There's an event in the game where you can purge a card to spirits, and if you give them a curse, they give you a cursey poop. So they gave me a cursey poop. Construction form. At the start of each turn, if you have buffer, gain 1 strength. So brace, build block, buffer, constant gain strength. 2 buffer for 3 is not great, and the extra strength gain on top of it, I don't know if it's really gonna matter too much. Citrine. So energy is a rare. So it's this one and Onyx, yeah. At the start of your turn, accelerate, innate. Stasis strike, gain stasis slots. Speed boost, accelerate 3 times. Spheric shield, brace, and gain big block. I like this card. I actually really like this. Because looking at it, it's kind of like an impervious. It's a one-time use only, but, put it in your stasis, bring it back, play it, roll the block over. Gain block places into stasis when it leaves stasis, gain block. I also really like this card because this is 10 block. In 2 turns, it's 20 block. In 2 turns, it's 20 block. In 2 turns, it's 20 block. And you only pay 1 energy for it. You only pay it on the first turn. You need stasis slots. That's why you need time capacitor. There's in downfall. I always want to call it downwell. In downfall, there's so many statuses and curses. Repulsor is insanely good to help clear your hand and deck of those statuses and curses. Bosses, Hermit, Ironclad, etc. Next turn, draw 2 less. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Is draw 2 less a debuff? Because if that's the case, this is draw 1 less next turn, and then you also get the benefit of reducing other debuffs. So I think I understand this a little bit more now. But on defensive mode, raise your dex. This is, I guess, maybe what I was thinking of. Gain block at the end of each turn while in defensive mode. While in defensive mode, raise your dexterity by 5. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the dex and the strengths from the protocol cards are temporary. This one only gives you brace 3, same as this. The rare one gives you brace 5. That's the difference, okay. What's a gem cannon upgrade? Costs 1. Still, that's not bad if you just have a lot of gems and a lot of socketed cards, or you dupe them. like exploit gems, which we used as just a free strength gain card. Ended up not really being insanely valuable since we never really had like a set up good combo kill turn because of the thickness of the deck, I think. Deal 10 damage, perform 3 times. This is a great one. I mean, imagine this as perform 3 times, draw, gain energy. If you had 2 of these in the deck, you would literally be unstoppable. Well, you would still need like a defend, but you could play it. You would have the excess energy for it. So draw, gain energy on Bobble Burst times 2 is infinite. Good card. I should have taken one of the gem draws. You know. Anyways, fun character. I really, really like this character with the stasis mechanic. It's a little hard to play, and I'm still figuring it out, and still unlocking cards, of course. But a fun character. There was your Act 4 against Meow. And the elites, which were, and I really like this way of doing it. You go to the next act, which means you partially heal, you fight elites, you can heal during the fight, you then get a merchant, you then get a rest, you then fight the boss. So you have an opportunity to heal between the major fights of the floor. Kind of like that way of doing it. It's literally inverted, except for the boss placement, but it makes a lot of sense. Sure, it's not a gauntlet, but man, Act 4 in normal mode is a gauntlet. Those 2 annoying ass elites and then the boss fight. Kinda hate it. Cool character, fun run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.